Hey everyone, it's Talia here. Welcome back to another video on this channel. Today we are going to do something interesting. This is my little journaling tote. I have loaded up with the different journals that I have from Happy Planner, so I have 3 of them now. We have Violet's baby journal, which I'm just going to do a quick update for you guys if you don't follow me on Instagram. I put all of the Erin Condren pages of my Erin Condren journal that I was using for her baby journal in the Happy Planner one. So all I did was punch them where the already existing Erin Condren punches were. And so far it's fine. Like I can, like it's kind of weak there, so I'm not gonna take a lot of time like opening and taking them out all the time, but so far they seem to be holding up well in here. At the back I just have like the pages that I haven't used yet, and when I get this completely set up the way that I want, I will film a video on it for you guys if you're interested in seeing it, just so you can have an idea of how it's completely all set up. And then I also have the gratitude journal, which I haven't done anything with yet. Again, I was just kind of seeing what I wanted to do with it. But this is how the gratitude journal is laid out. And then this is the wellness planner, which they just recently came out with, and I featured in my latest Happy Planner haul. So anyway, those. And then this is just a plain notebook that Ivory, my planner friend, picked up for me. It's just a sketch notebook, so it's just blank pages, but I'm probably going to use some of this. I'm probably gonna take that apart. So I want to Franken-plan all of my journals together. I'm just gonna open this up. This is a hardcover planner, pre-punched snap-in hardcover. My local Michaels doesn't have any more of these. I'm not sure if they're like discontinued or what's going on with them, but for the longest time you were able to get these at Michaels, and maybe some of your Michaels still have them. Mine has none of them. They don't even have the green ones, the black ones, none of them. So I got this one on Amazon because I didn't have the white one. I do have the green one as our recipe binder, and then I have the black one as my everyday planner, so I thought I'd pick up this one. I feel like the white one very well. Like I can see there's a little bit of dirt here. Might get dirty, but because I'm not going to be using it every single day and it's going to be stored in my journaling bag, I don't think it's the end of the world that this is white. And that's what it looks like. It's not quilted or anything, it's just like gold dots. So I want to combine all of my journals into one, not the stuff I've already journaled, but just kind of set this up for like the different months so that it's all ready for me to journal. So all I have to do if I'm going to journal, instead of pulling out 3 different journals every single day, is just have one. I think that that's going to function really well for me. It's something I want to start including in my 5 a.m. morning routine, to just sit down and journal before I even start the day, because I'm finding come the end of the night, all I want to do is go to bed, or like wind down. Like I don't want to like put crazy amounts of thought into my journaling, and I'm not liking that because I do want to make it a priority. So the first thing I want to do is just try and figure out what rings I want to use. This is another notebook that I will eventually go through if you guys want to see it. Some of this stuff I kind of just set up and don't, I guess, announce on Instagram or YouTube or anything, because I want to see how it's going to function before I do. What this is going to be is it's going to be just like an everyday, like a collect all notebook. So this is one of the half sheet notebooks that you can get at Michaels. I just changed the discs on it, and I have just kind of set it up as like ready to go ideas sheets, just kind of decorated really nicely and all ready to go for me just to start filling out. And I do want to add some more in here, but I thought it would look really good with the gold discs. I'm actually not really loving the gold discs. I think I'm going to go back to the small little purple discs that it came with. I just don't love these because they're plastic, but I think I'm going to disassemble this and steal the gold rings from this for my journal. If you're new to Happy Planning at all, I know a lot of like my nail friends and stuff, my fellow nail techs out there, you guys are pretty new to this setup and maybe you haven't watched other videos. The easiest way to switch your discs is to do covers first and then go in and add your pages after. And I do want this to be a little bit different. Like it's not at all done. I was just kind of playing around with the different notes pages that I wanted in here initially. But I do eventually want to categorize it a little bit differently and just have it be kind of like a brain dump journal is kind of what I'm thinking I want for it. I'm really liking this idea though. Instead of having a bunch of notes pages in my planner, I do have some notes pages in my planner just in case I need brain dumps or like that are completely nail related. But for the most part, this is going to be like my brain dump thing. And when it's all set up, like I have dividers and everything in it, I will do a separate video for you guys. Okay, so because I don't have a ton of room with these little tiny mini discs, I'm not going to add all of these papers in here. This is 2 books because I went back and got, this is apparently a rambly video. I went back and got a second one of these books because I love this dot grid paper so much, so I wanted the fillers of it. But I also wanted to use the covers for the rest of my half sheets. So I just switched the cover around, and then this is my half sheet little notebook. Just kept the dot grid paper out of that, but I think I'm gonna have to get expander discs on it now. So then my notebook thing is back to the way that it was. And then this one, all I want out of here are the discs. So I'm just gonna take my papers off and get the discs out of here. I love, love, love dot grid paper. It's my preferred way to like do any sort of journaling or noting. And for the longest time, I couldn't find dot grid paper. I can't find dot grid paper loosely on Amazon or Michael's. We don't have Hobby Lobby or Joann's here, so I can't look for it there. But anyway, I have a ton of it now, so I don't have to worry about it. I do find these ones a little bit tricky to get your discs on. Even on my everyday planner, I've totally bent one of these. This is gonna look so good. I'm gonna love this journal setup. I hope they come out with more of these covers. I just much prefer them to the plastic ones. Even if the plastic one is really cute, I will probably end up changing it, and I would love to see floral ones like that. Like, how nice would that be? I just put this on the inside because I don't really want to see it on the outside. Okay, so my next step is to figure out what dividers I want to use, because I want to have a section for my gratitude journal, a section for Violet's baby journal, and a section for my wellness journal. So I do need dividers for it. I don't love these dividers. I really just don't love those that are in that one. I think I'm gonna use this one because I do really like these ones. I love this divider. Creativity takes courage, live, breathe, create, and women support women. I think you can buy dividers separate. So again, if I don't love these, I might pick something else up, or I might even consider making my own because, okay, so my first section here is gonna be Violet's baby journal because that is 100% priority number 1 for me, is to make sure that I'm caught up on that. So I do wanna grab the current month that we're in as well as the next month because I think I can fit both. So we'll grab October. I've only done a little bit with the Happy Planner journal, and so far I'm really, really liking it. I think it's gonna be so cute. So all I've done so far is kind of started, I'm literally just kind of getting a feel for what I wanna do with this. So I'm obviously a little bit behind on it, but I think these little spots here, I'm probably gonna print off some pictures. That's the most annoying part about keeping this journal, if I'm being completely honest with you guys, is taking the time to print pictures. So I think I'm gonna just have to start incorporating it into my Sunday routine to print pictures for the week that just happened, because obviously I can't print pictures until we take them. So, and I do take a picture of her every single day. Okay, so I have November. What I'm gonna do next. And I think I might put December in here too. I'm just not sure. I think I'm just gonna start with these at first to see how that looks. Okay, and then we need another divider. I'm really happy that she picked this up for me because I don't have note paper. Okay, so this journal, your wellness journal, does not start until 2020. I want to start using this now. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull October's in here and start using it and just redate it. Because I can pretty much guarantee that come next year, by the time it's October next year, I will more than likely have some other journal that I'm liking, some other system that's going on, because that's just the way I work. I like to mix things up, and they will probably come out with something else. So we will use October of 2020 in here. Oh my God, look at how pretty that looks. I feel like this journal was made for gold discs. I can honestly probably get December's in here too. But we're just gonna stop there. So I need one more divider. Okay, so for the gratitude one, in all 100% honesty, I don't know if I'm gonna love using this journal. I don't know if I'm gonna keep up with it. So I'm only gonna do 1 month in here. Plus it runs out in 4 months, so I would have to pick something else up anyway. Okay, let's see how that's looking now, because I might go back and add in. I don't know, I always do that. I can just go like this. I think I'm gonna go in and add December's in here as well. Just so it like takes me till the end of the year. I thought about waiting for the wellness planner until 2020, but I seriously just want to start getting my groove for it now and see if it's something that I want to continue come 2020. Okay, so that's December of that one, and then we'll grab December from the wellness one too. My next step that I want to do is do some labeling. So I'm going to grab my label maker. So this is my completed journal. Now I can just have this, pull this out whenever I want to do any sort of journaling. We have Violet's journal here for October, which is sort of started. Like I said, I really have some back planning to do. And then this is for this current week, all the way to December. And then we jump to my wellness, which the tab lines up with December, which is kind of annoying there, but oh well. And then we have my wellness planner, which I need to redate. I need to cover these up somehow and redate those. And then we have that for December. And then at the very back, we have our gratitude journal. So I'm gonna get my groove for it. It'll probably just be all pen stuff initially, because that's kind of how I like to work. Is if you, that would actually be a tip that I'd have if you're just starting out with any sort of planning. Don't worry about the stickers. Don't get all like caught up in that. I love the stickers, but just start doing pen to paper and just seeing what's working for you. And then eventually start bringing in your stickers or your pictures or whatever else you want to do. So that's probably how I will start using this. And it's something I'm going to start incorporating into my 5 a.m. morning routines. Take my Thrive, pump. Actually, I can probably journal while I pump. That would be a really good use of my time, because right now I just watch YouTube videos. That'd be a really good use of my time. Anyway, thank you guys so much for taking the time to watch this video. I hope it gave you some inspiration if you're looking to start some sort of journal for yourself. And make sure you're following me on Instagram, because I post on there all the time about planner updates before I'm able to post on this channel. Anyway, see you guys in my next one. Bye.